hope you're doing well. Let's do a plan with me for this week in my Hobonichi Cousin. I'm going to be using this super cute buildings washi. I got this in New York when I went to Stationery Fest. This was from the Cute Things from Japan vendor table. I'm gonna put this at the bottom. The reason why I chose this washi is because I am supposed to be moving on Friday. I'm actually still not sure if it's gonna happen because I have not done any packing, any Wi-Fi setup or anything like that. Also, I think it's supposed to rain on Friday, so I don't know. In hindsight, I probably shouldn't have scheduled my move so close to Black Friday. Let's pick a weekly sticker. I think I'll do this blue to kind of tie in some of the blue in the houses. And then you know the drill. I need my tiny icons. I already have the next batch ready. At this point, I don't know the batch numbers anymore. It could be 5, 6, or 7. But the point is, I have it ready and I am very excited. I think this is going to be the biggest batch. And even though I don't want to release it now because we still have outstanding Black Friday orders, I might put the previews up early so you can plan ahead maybe. Okay, let's move on to today. Oh, by the way, it is currently Monday afternoon. I had to work on Cyber Monday stuff, so I didn't have time to plan earlier in the morning. I basically did that all morning, and then at 12, that is when the event started. This year's Black Friday event went really well, but it is like under not so great circumstances because there's obviously the Canada Post strike still going on, and I've mentioned here and there that one of our cutting machines is broken, so things are definitely a little bit stressful. After I film this video, I'm gonna go for a run. I haven't been too consistent with working out and running lately, so that is definitely something that I want to prioritize after this is all over. In the evening, I'm probably just going to be responding to emails. I'm also going to put down this box/package. With the Canada Post strike, I have to find different ways of shipping different types of parcels, and I'm really proud because I have been able to find a solution for most customers. But the thing is, it's not how we normally do things, so everything is just inefficient, and I have to spend quite a bit of time each day arranging all of the pickups and drop-offs and all of that. Okay, I think this is it for now. Oh, actually, I'm gonna write the headers. Not too sure of my plan for tomorrow because I feel like I'm gonna crash after Cyber Monday. Not gonna get too ambitious. Hello, it is actually Wednesday, and as you can see, I wasn't able to plan yesterday. I often have this pattern where leading up to an event or some stressful deadline, adrenaline kind of kicks in and I'm able to just knock everything out. But then as soon as the event or deadline is over, I just completely crash, and that's what happened yesterday. In the evening, I did a lot of prep for our 9-year anniversary. I don't like to be a tease, but this is probably the best thing that I have ever worked on. In fact, I think I mentioned this in my email newsletter, but I am genuinely worried that I will never be able to top this, and I'm just gonna have no ideas for my 10-year anniversary, which is supposed to be a special one. So I don't know. Let's hope that I continue to have new ideas. Did emails as usual. What else did I do? Oh yes, Trello instructions. Gonna find a computer sticker. Maybe this mustard yellow. Sophia normally works on Wednesdays, but she has been working so hard over Black Friday weekend and leading up to it, so I wanted her to take a day off today, so I just need to dedicate a bit more time to emails. Gonna put down a different computer sticker, mostly because I'm gonna move on from emails and do other computer work, probably until 6. Then I'm gonna go for a run. Just 2 miles, and I recall it's a tempo. Yeah, I restarted my running program because I missed way too many days of my training. And it's a little disheartening, but I will run a half marathon at some point. I have tried, I think, 2 to 3 times prior, and every single time I have gotten injured, and I never seem to learn from my mistakes. Tonight I want to design some new packing labels because we do have 2 new employees. Their names are Mandy and Cynthia. And I also want to design the new freebie format for 2025. For tomorrow, all I know is that I am gonna be at the office in the evening. So let's mark that in. Probably 7. I know it's not good, but I usually stay until midnight. I am not condoning. It is just abnormally busy, especially with the strike, Black Friday, subscriptions, and of course my move. So I really am trying to find a better work-life balance, but sometimes I gotta do this stuff. Anyways, I think that's it for now. Hello again. It is now Thursday. I actually spent a little bit of time this morning just playing with my planners and journals and did a little bit of reading. So it was a very lovely morning. After I finish filming this clip, I am gonna head to the gym and then probably get started on packing up my clothes. Again, as you can see, I'm supposed to be moving tomorrow, and it is embarrassing how little I have prepared. It's actually kind of fun because I have found some of my old notebooks from high school, and flipping through it, I find like emojis that I have sketched. I'm not trying to show off, but high school math was very easy for me, so I would often just like quickly get through the problems and then spend the rest of the time just sketching ideas for the store. And I know it's kind of adding to the clutter, but I cannot bear to throw all of that away. So I'm gonna bring it with me. And then, as I said, I'm gonna be going to the office this evening, and I often run to the office. Good afternoon. It is currently Saturday. As you can probably tell from my background, I am moved into my new place, and this is a brand new setting. I'm feeling a little bit awkward, but actually I wasn't able to get Wi-Fi set up, so as soon as I finish filming this, I'm actually gonna go back to my old place, so it's an entire mess. Anyways, as you can see, I didn't plan yesterday, and it's for obvious reasons. I was basically moving all day. I can still mark in a few things, so I got started with work as usual. And if you notice any weird bruises and cuts, it's all from the cardboard. I didn't even know like it was possible to get a bruise on a finger, but here we are. Did some last minute packing. I really underestimated the amount of stuff that I have. So I have this like truck emoji, which I think looks perfect for the moving truck. Obviously it's not a delivery, so I'm gonna cover that up somehow. Maybe a happy moment sticker. It's long and horizontal. Looks a little weird, but it works. And then we moved for several hours. A lot of my washi is boxed up, so I'm gonna use these like petite, what are they called? Petite Deco Rush tape runners. Just makes it look a little bit more fun. As I said, I wasn't able to get Wi-Fi set up, so I actually went back to my old house so that I can steal the Wi-Fi and get some work done. My friends wanted to check out the new place, so we just quickly stopped by and also got some groceries. And then I went to the office, but oh gosh, I need to get my Tombows. Let's go with 192. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm using really like random colors because I'm just pulling stuff from the house washi. Oh, and if you're wondering if this is gonna be my setup for all future videos, no. This is actually my kitchen island counter thing, and I'm not the biggest fan of this space, as in for filming. I love this kitchen. So I will have a different table that is coming. It's a very small table, but I'm gonna use it just for filming videos because I prefer a darker background. My earlier videos were on a white table and it was okay, but I just feel like it's a little bit, I don't know, like cold and impersonal, if that makes sense. Anyways, yesterday I went to the office to do some more specialty cases and UPS shipping. This morning I unintentionally slept in, which kind of sent me into a panic. But anyways, I went to the office right away this time and I stayed there until 11. I might have already said this in the beginning of the video, but it's a good thing that I have found solutions for most regions and most types of shipments despite the Canada Post strike. But to give you an insight into how hectic things have been, we have 3 major categories for shipping: domestic for Canada, USA, and international. And then within each of those, there are subcategories. So for Canada, there's letter mail, regular tracking, and UPS tracking. And then even with those, there's like subcategories of like regional and rural and all of that. And then for USA, we have letter mail and tracking. And then for international, all countries are split into zones, and then each of the zones also have a subcategory. And for all of the subcategories that I have mentioned, there is like a very specific way that we need to ship things, especially with the Canada Post strike. So yeah, the point is, even though I have found a solution for most of these subcategories, it is just a headache to work through every single day. And also because it is not how we normally ship things, all of our staff, including myself, are like learning as we go on like the most efficient way of handling these different shipping types. Of course, for customers, it's completely like not your problem, it's not your fault. You pay for a service and the expectation is that we will deliver, and that is not a problem. And I'm gonna do everything I can to ensure that it is delivered. I place a lot of emphasis on deadlines and being early, but I think for this period we might be shipping things very close to the deadlines rather than earlier like I would normally like. And I will say, like, most people have been nothing but understanding the situation, and there has been a few times where I was like tearing up responding to emails because people were just so understanding. So thank you for that. Anyways, let's not talk about that anymore. It is not fun. Gonna put down one of these house stickers. Oh, by the way, I designed some new reusable sticker books, and I think I'm gonna put them up in January. I think my nephew is gonna come over tomorrow. Oh yes, I need to edit my video too. Also in the morning, I'm gonna go to the office very briefly. A few specialty cases that I need to work on. I was just thinking the other day, I think part of the reason why I work so much, apart from the fact that I love what I do and I'm kind of obsessed with my business, and I think most small business owners are this dedicated, but again, I think part of the reason is that I have I have low self-esteem in general. And I think that if I work really hard, that is the one thing nobody can ever take away from me. Like, for example, someone can say, Helen, you suck at drawing, and my self-esteem will be like, you know what, I think they're right, like my drawings are kind of ugly and blah blah blah. Or someone can say, Helen, you suck at running, and then of course my thoughts will be, yeah, like I haven't been able to run a half marathon, I'm relatively slow, so maybe I'm not a runner. But the one thing is, if someone says I don't work hard, that is the one thing that I know isn't true, because I have all of the proof that I work hard. I stay at the office until past midnight if I need to, and just this very long list of proof. I think working hard is just the one thing that I am fully confident about, and nobody can tell me otherwise. Okay, I have no idea why I rambled on about that, but I think it's like a recent realization I had, so I don't know, maybe someone out there feels the same way. Anyways, thank you for watching this mess of a video. Hopefully I can get settled in soon. Hopefully I can get Wi-Fi soon, and we can start a new routine together. Yeah, okay. Have a great day and take care.